This slide shows what happens when a presenter dumps all their information onto the screen at once. The clashing colors and overloaded text make it impossible to know where to look, make your ideas understandable and memorable. Writing out every word you plan to say encourages your audience to read ahead and stop listening to you. To build a persuasive tool that commands the room's attention, you must master a strict step-by-step design checklist. Step 1 is building your skeleton deck. Begin with a standard cover page that displays your specific presentation topic, your name, your title, and your organization. Next, create your introduction slide. Feature a single image that encapsulates your topic, and list out your main points to give the audience a high-level map of the presentation. For the body slides, follow an unbreakable rule: one simple idea per slide. Use short key phrases alongside a supporting graphic, and avoid full sentences entirely. Your conclusion slide needs to summarize your main points clearly. Include a direct Q&A prompt to explicitly invite audience questions. Finally, build a references slide. This allows your audience to easily verify your facts or read further on the topic. Standardizing this 5-part architecture ensures your audience always knows exactly where they are, allowing them to follow your logical flow without getting lost. With the structure in place, establish a moderate, consistent color palette to set a professional baseline across the entire deck. This slide demonstrates how low contrast destroys readability. When text and background colors are too similar, the main point completely vanishes. Correcting that same data with bright white text against the dark background instantly draws the eye directly to the primary information. Using loud, conflicting neon colors for your content creates visual noise that actively fights for the viewer's attention. Color is a deliberate psychological tool. Apply it selectively to direct audience attention to your most critical data. Digital projection imposes strict technical limits on your typography. Look at the left side. Serif fonts like Times New Roman have fine details that blur and degrade at low resolutions. Exclusively utilize sans-serif fonts. Their thick, uniform geometry maintains crisp, readable edges on large screens. You must also size your text mathematically to be legible from the back of the room. Set headings between 35 and 45 points, and keep main text between 24 and 28 points. To emphasize a specific word, use bolding or a single accent color. Never use all caps or underlining, which clutter the slide and reduce legibility. Applying these strict typography rules ensures your core argument is physically accessible to every single person in the room. Let's test these rules. This draft slide for a hairdryer presentation contains multiple critical errors. First, the visual hierarchy is broken. The heading is all caps and mathematically smaller than the body text. Second, the background template contradicts the product theme, using clashing colors. Finally, it mixes 4 different font styles, and the bottom red text is completely unreadable. Running your draft slides through this specific failure point audit guarantees you catch these mistakes before you step on stage. By applying these 4 pillars, structure, contrast, typography, and simplicity, you transform a cluttered text document into a modular, highly visual slide deck. Pairing high-contrast colors with clean, sans-serif fonts is a non-negotiable technical foundation for visual accessibility. Enforcing one simple idea per slide ensures your audience has to listen to you, rather than reading ahead. Properly designed visual aids remove all friction and serve as the ultimate amplifier for your presentation.